Yeah, but next,
The guy who started.
I've got a fucking bone to pick with Bert Kreischer and fucking Tom Segura. You motherfuckers! They talking bad about watches. I just can't stand for it, Kyle.
Get him. Let's go. Let's pull up.
Dude,
Tom Segura
he's
looks
looking
so
rough.
fucking stupid with those glasses.
He's looking rough. Like, he looked more youthful when he was fat.
The guy who started Rolex set everything up in a trust. So Rolex has more money than God.
Yeah.
So when the market dips and everyone else scrambles to try to figure out fucking what to do, he's like, yeah, the Rolex is like, we'll be good for the next 100 years.
Yeah.
He's over exaggerating, but yes, that is correct. This is what this backs up everything I've told you, Kyle, about how money never depreciates in your watch. If you get like one of those, especially one of those top tier brands. Now, like this Invicta, it might go like up like by like $100 in like 10 years. It's negligible. But dude, like Rolexes and shit, like these high end watch brands, those are parachutes,
guys.
dog.
Don't buy Bitcoin. Buy watches.
Honestly, yes. Watches don't dip in value. Like, you don't have to buy a $20,000 Rolex. You could buy a $5,000 Tissot, and that one will appreciate just as well as a Rolex will.
Watch game.
Okay, how
Watch game.
Sold all my Bitcoin for this watch.
Oh my god, I'm surrounded by
Kyle,
hipsters.
it's time
Anyway.
to just join the cult. You have to get you a watch.
Sure. Send me one. Anyway, how about Watchcoin?
Watch coin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That could be a good one, watch coin. D-Ball Money says, what about a decent Casio calculator watch? D-Ball Money, if you had a Casio calculator watch that was from the 80s, you could probably sell that thing for a couple grand now. And they were like, what, like 50 bucks? Yeah, you get an actual retro Casio calculator watch. They're fucking expensive now, Kyle.
Okay, so here are my notes, my investment notes from Till. Buy watches,
Mm-hmm.
buy Pokemon cards, buy vintage tea sets,
I never said that.
buy comic books. This is plan, guys.
Well, comic books
get
are more
rich
for
for Till.
entertainment purposes, not necessarily so much for,
Resale value.
investment. Yeah. I'd say
that's why you're not
buy
buying-
land and watches. That's my investment tips for you. Buy land and watches.
That's why you're not
also-
investing in sealed items.
MG says buy
Rated
Riververse
items.
and Yellow Flash comics. MG, I know you're being like sarcastic to be funny, but no joke. Like, there is a such thing as a negative collector's item, like something that's so terrible that it becomes a collector's item years later. So if you have a Ripperverse like comic,
Yo.
it might be worth something in 30 years, but it won't be because it's well known for being good.
Yo, I saw him too. Yo.
Damn.
Hang on to him,
That's
MG.
gonna be worth a lot.
Keep him in good condition, because in 20 years, when people look back on Ripperverse and go, that was stupid, there's going to be people
It's
who want to
meme
buy
value.
them for the ironic value.
Exactly. Ironic.
Yeah.
Cool. And then there's the last thing I'm going to say about watches.
And Super Killer would probably become valuable in 20, 30 years, but mainly because it's the comic that took 10 years to come out.
And the author killed himself.
By the way, what's wrong with his fucking face?
I don't know.
Bert
I think
Kreischer.
that's a pimple thing,
Oh,
or it's just a
Out of
sticker on his
control
face.
pimple.
I don't know.
ugh.
And I just need
Please
you.
continue.
Don't need a watch.
You don't need watches, but they're solid investments. They never depreciate. Even the homage brands and stuff like Invicta only ever go up in value. Again, it's negligible. It's on scale. But I've seen multiple fucking stories of people that just bought a random Rolex for like $2,000 in the 70s, and now they're worth $1 million. Yo, what up, Riley? Riley says Vito's garage doesn't close and he keeps all his campaign toys in there. Don't steal his toys while Vito's in Las Vegas for Hackamania weekend unless you. What do you say?
Don't do
Oh,
it.
don't do that. A co-examiner,
Examiner.
don't bonk Riley.
Okay.
I'm still trying to read it.
Because
Go
I
away.
can do.
It says, don't steal his toys while Vito's in Las Vegas for Hackamania weekend unless you have more free space than Vito has. I mean, I don't know how Vito is. I don't know how Vito's getting that he's telling people to rob him. He's telling people not to.
I mean, it wasn't doxing. He does that. There's no address in there, and he's telling us not to commit a crime.
Look, we got both sides of the thing here. We're going places. Yeah, folks.
The Cold Examiner says, I thought it was doxing. Sorry, no worries, the Cold Examiner. That's the man who Vito has been feuding with.
Is afraid of.
Yeah. That if you go look at yesterday's thumbnail, that was the man in the doorway.
He's the giant with the golden cape that distributes free comics outside public events.
Koo
Very
says, good luck
scary.
finding a buyer for your $1 million watch. High-end retailers will buy them. Like in LA, there's a jewelry shop that has a YouTube channel where you can actually kind of see the behind the scenes working. That guy buys $1 million watches like weekly. Like this guy is like, it's all about like, you know, where I live in like Arkansas. Yeah, you're right. That'd be fucking hard to find someone to buy a high end watch. But if I lived in LA, like in Beverly Hills,
You'll be gay.
It's
yes,
pronounced.
but I'd
it's
also be able to sell a $1 million watch pretty easily.
It's pronounced Arkansas.
No, it's
Okay.
Arkansas.
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 I learned that it's Arcan ass.
Oh yeah, Riley also fought Ethan Ralph in a fist fight once. Vito will wobble through hell at Hacklemania. Godspeed, Riley.
It's hot in Vegas. It's gonna be hotter than hell.
It's almost like stupid to have a. You have to be a fucking idiot to have a watch on.
Hey,
Only a.
fuck you, Bert.
God damn it, dude. I hate being on the same side as fucking Bert Kreischer.
See?
I
This is
feel
who
like I'm
you're
wrong.
siding with, Kyle. You're siding with Bert Kreischer.
Ah,
You're-
God damn it.
You're stooge.
Wake up, Kyle.
You're
Wake up.
Wake up, Kyle. You're asleep. Get woke, bro.
Yes. Don't buy Bitcoin. Buy watches. Because they'll go.
MG also
Mm.
makes a good point. Isn't Bert wearing a watch? Yes, he is. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell, he has an IV in his arm.
That's
right.
pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I was going to ask. What's going on?
They just like to, you know, get IVs for the hell
That's
of it.
totally normal.
Yeah.
By the way, is Tom Segura like draining? Wait, it's the opposite. Wait, well, one's getting fatter, the other one's getting slimmer. So that's some trading going on there.
Well, I think Bert's
exchange
head's
of-
mainly what's getting fatter.
God damn it!
moron would spend
Almost as big as Vito.
$80,000 on a watch.
Yeah.
If you have $80,000 to drop on a watch and it's not going to hurt you, do it because it will appreciate. Even if you don't really want to wear it very often, bring it out, you know, like special occasions or whatever. Keep that shit in a safety deposit box. Give it to your
Wait, wait.
kids.
Is
Be worth $1
is
million.
this Bert trying to? Is this Bert trying to ingratiate himself with the Tom Segura detractors, like the people who like?
Yes, this
he
is
started
Bert
flexing on?
Kreischer. For people who haven't been queued up with Bert Kreischer and Tom Segura, last year Tom Segura crashed out at an airport over baggage claim, and like went on like a month-long tirade about the airline on his Twitter. Eventually, where his agents had to tell him to cut that shit out, and ever since
But
then,
was that when he started saying his fans were pores?
yes. Because people
Fine.
were giving him shit about losing his shit over, you know, the baggage claim bullshit. And that's when he started turning on his viewers, calling them poor, calling them losers and shit. I mean, He's stealing our bit. That's what we've been calling.
No, we don't say that. I
No, we
call
don't ever
them
say
dumb.
anything such
That's
as that.
different.
But this is them trying to be relatable again.
Yeah, doesn't work.
Kyle, when did you say
Yes.
something about what?
What?
I'm not even gonna read that, Hal. I don't know what that means. I don't remember him saying that.
What did I say?
Something about tickling my dick when her finger tickles.
No, but it had it. So
What?
it was a joke. It had nothing to do with her. Maybe my accent had nothing to do with her. It was It was keeping on with me not knowing what an orgasm is. I was like, oh, so when the women come, doesn't a finger come from inside the pussy and tickles your head? Right? That's totally real. But
D-Ball
it
Money
had
just
nothing
sent
to do
me
with her.
another example of how right I am, Kyle. D-Ball Money just sent me a picture of a Casio TC500. Looks like it's probably from
Did you even
the
hear
90s.
what I said?
No, I wasn't listening.
Did you even hear what I said?
We all know about the finger pussy, okay?
Yeah.
I don't
all
Hal, I don't know what
pussies
he's
have
talking
a
about.
finger
I just kind of
inside. It wasn't nothing
you
to do
tell
with her.
are you saying she cock fingers me?
No,
What? Kyle, what the fuck is wrong with you?
All pussies have a finger inside and they tickle you. It's a dumb joke. Anyway.
Johnny, why does he
Oh,
keep
it's-
talking about
it's
cock
inside.
fingering? That's fucked up, Kyle. This is a family show. Or
Yes,
something.
a holy Orthodox show.
Anyways,
And if
back
she
to what I
really
was
loves
saying.
you,
D-Ball Money proving
Yeah.
me right once more. A Casio TC500, which looked like probably from like the 90s, going for $403. Like,
Is that the digital calculator one?
no, that's not the calculator one. I see a
Okay. I would
calculator
say
one
the
for
calculator
like.
ones are bad investments because the electronics in there are gonna go bad eventually.
Well, it's a digital one
Right?
though. No. You have to
The
replace.
old
You might have to
calculator
have it
ones, one
cleaned.
day they're gonna go bad.
You might have to have it cleaned, but it'll be fine probably. You might have to have a
No,
little
but here's
maintenance
the
on it. I
deal.
don't know.
Here's something else I take into consideration, which is survivability.
Mm-hmm.
So the only way in which watches win over Bitcoin is if we have a post-apocalyptic scenario. All our power is down, everyone fending from themselves, and all of that. Then a watch, a mechanical one, can tell time. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right? Can tell time. Can be a bargain thing.
Yeah.
Right?
The one that
That's the
says
only-
the $17 watch was the typical watch and it's almost worthless. Yeah, if they like ultra mass produce something, usually that one won't be worth as much. It's more of like the ones that are specialized or rare or had like something like limited about them. Like even like cheap ass Timexes, which you can go to fucking Walmart and buy a Timex for like $20.
Sure, I don't care. I'm talking about something else. Like if the world ends, you're not gonna have watch batteries.
Yeah, that's
and
why
all
all
that,
my
and
watches are
probably only like
automatic.
only the mechanical.
I already thought about
the
that.
automatics. That's what I'm saying. Like those are better than Bitcoin in that scenario. If the world ends, automatic watches are gonna be valuable.
Well, we're
Not
gonna
electronic.
band them together and make an automaton. Take over the world with watch automatons.
Yes.
Idiot.
Right, just to tell the time.
But that's what makes it sexy.
It's not about telling the time, you morons. I mean, it is. It's a watch, but it's more than that.
That's the dumbest shit.
It's about art.
You don't even. Everyone has phones,
Kyle,
computers.
it's about art.
It's about getting a fucking suntan that like
I do like that.
around the watch, and you
I
have
do
like
like
a
that.
white wristband around.
It lets people know you got to watch.
Sure.
It just makes you feel and look a little more sophisticated in life. Look at all the sophistication around me, Kyle. You think this would be possible if I didn't have watches? Look at that. Look at that beautiful skyline. Do you think we'd have that skyline if I didn't have a watch?
the Golden City.
Okay.
handmade, handcrafted. If you open mine up on the back, you can see the inner workings of this watch.
See, the thing that Tom never
See, he even's like he's got an automatic watch too, but his is like probably. Look, watch shopping with Tom Segura on Teddy Baldessari. That's the wrong button. That was the right button.
That's supposed to ring a bell for people?
You don't know who Teddy Baldessari is, Kyle?
No idea.
Of course not.
I don't know how you don't know who Teddy Baldessari is.
Wow. I must be an
You've never seen Teddy
uncultured swine.
Here, Kyle. We're gonna take a little
Tell
detour.
Teddy Baldoni.
Teddy
And I was like, well,
Baldessari,
I'm not gonna deal with
you
that, so I'm just not gonna
Philistine!
go.
God damn it! Stop playing shit.
Daddy Baldessari, as you call it.
Teddy Baldessari. He should call himself Theodore. Personally, that would be my.
See,
pick.
even occult examiner is saying this is the gayest episode ever. You're right.
Most of my
I'm
trips,
trying to
I
steer the
schedule
ship.
Check
diving
this out,
around. That's
Kyle.
why-
Oh, really? Okay, so you died.
No, I've never done.
That's Teddy Baldessari.
Oh wow, what a manly man.
He looks like a
Holy
teddy.
ladies,
honestly.
don't slide on your on your chairs right now of all this.
Lucas says his name is Teddy Baldo. Sorry.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, so see these ones right here. Grand Seiko are super expensive. Seikos are not, but they're still really good, made by the same company. Those are more like you might pay a couple $100 for one. That's where I would recommend the average person to invest in watches. A couple $100 on a watch. You got a nice watch that you can wear around, you wear out, look real cool. And then in a few years, it'll be worth more. Because it's not a Casio, it's not a Timex, which will only get like marginally more expensive as time goes on. Unless, a giant fire happens and like millions of them fucking perish. Then they'll get expensive.
So we
But-
got burned down the warehouses, is
It's
what
true.
you're saying.
I think we just figured out a way to
The
pump
Ministry
this
of
market.
doesn't actually provide financial advice.
No, this is
Seek
financial
counsel with
advice,
your
I'm telling you
financial
all.
advisor. The Ministry of doesn't provide financial advice. It's the legal. you gotta
Also, like
get a
some
legal disclaimer.
Tissot's. Those are good. Those are good watches. Big, like mid range, like low mid range is where it's at as far as like working class person. And if you got a big ass bonus one year and you're like, I just want to invest this somewhere, I would at least consider doing it through a watch. But I would do your research, make sure you get something that's gonna like really capitalize on value. Don't buy a Richard Mille. That's fucking waste of money.
Of this company and how much they put into it, and I've never owned one, so I would love to see them.
He's never owned one, Kyle. He's what they call an everyman.
A poor.
So first time, just a little introduction to
Yeah.
Grand Seiko. So 1960, Japanese watchmaking. What's interesting about Japanese watchmaking compared to Swiss watchmaking is that you're on this isolated
Is that everything's a
tiny
little more
peepees.
squinty.
country, and you don't have the same infrastructure as Switzerland to develop the.
I don't care, Teddy.
Thing that like you just described for this is how they describe how a guy
Like, I'm gonna be honest. I would love to go watch shopping at a place like this. I don't have the money to.
You just
I
want to
would-
meet
I would love to.
Teddy Baldessari.
No, here's the difference, Kyle. I would never film me doing this. That's where this gets gay. The flaunting of it is where it gets gay. Like, if you're just like, yeah, I'm just going to go buy a nice watch and I'm going to hang on to it for a few years. Maybe I'll sell it in like 10, 15 years or when I retire to add some money to my fucking retirement.
Humble too. Humble too. Sure. You wouldn't take a selfie with Teddy Baldessari? Hey, just
No.
hanging out with my buddy
I would,
Teddy.
honestly,
Buying watches.
Kyle, I would probably pretend like I didn't know who he was. Like, who are you? Just because I never-
Play cool.
I never want to pretend like I know them.
You
I should
know,
have
when
pretended
you
like
meet
I
a
didn't know who
star-
Vito was when he came in here.
When you meet someone famous, play cool, bro. Don't be like a fanboy. Play cool.
Play
That's the-
cool. Play it cool.
You see, like Joe Rogan, and be like, "Hey, bro, just chilling." I don't know who you are. Hey, wanna drink a beer? I don't know.
Dude, like this guy's got his own like I don't. These people that are really into watches, like they're kind of dorks.
Oh, like you?
I'm not really into watches. I just have an appreciation for a nice
You're
timepiece style.
advising people to put their life savings.
I'm not
into
advising them
watches.
on anything. I'm just saying
You
it's
just
something
said
worth
that.
considering. Look into it. Look at how much things have appreciated over the past 10 years.
Give it a goog. Give it a goog.
Give it a little goog. You know, a little goog. You know? Just a little. All right, anyways. But yeah, that was. I think I'm done with the Bert Kreischer bullshit. I like watches, and I feel like Bert needs to shut his fucking stupid whore mouth.
Pull up, Bird.
Yeah,
Pull up.
pull up, Bert.
Bert, you're a fucking watch
Till-
poser. We're gonna kill you.
Bird, Till's gonna be at Watchamania.
Watch your mania. Dude, there needs to be a Watchamania now. I'd go to a Watchamania.
you might be the founder.
Not
Oops,
about
you-
actual watches though. It's all about we're just gonna watch YouTube videos together. No commentary.
Oh, Watchamania. There
We're
you
not
go.
no commentary. We're just gonna
Watch
press
movies.
play on a playlist and just sit there together, just quietly.
Mhm.